Alright, so it's been a while since I've recorded. I've never actually made any chess videos since May of last year, and I have not been playing much chess, so I am not the player I was, but I think with some work, maybe I can get back there. So my rating has plummeted from, often being around 2500 or at least in the mid or high 24s down into the mid 23s, struggling to get up to 2400. Um, so hopefully, starting to talk while playing chess again and focusing on chess will be helpful. I'm playing the English as white right now and as black against e4. I'm going to be playing the Caro-Kann. I feel that's actually where I've been most comfortable recently, though I do intend to be playing Sicilians again in the near future. And against d4, I will be looking to play triangle systems, where I put these pawns in this triangle setup and then try to grab on c4 and then try to hold the pawn. And I think I get good positions with this. I think my opening repertoire has not been the, oops, not rapid. How do we get rid of that? Quick pairing, 1 minute. My opening repertoire I do not think has been the problem. I think it's been my middle game play, forgetting about the clock. All right, so I guess we'll go c5 here. I don't really know what I'm going for, so I'm just going to try to develop my pieces. Let's just try to keep the pawns together. The b7 is always a problem. Take that. Not sure what to do with the c8 bishop. It's a bit of a worry. Hopefully my rook can sit on a7. Can it? Maybe. Unclear. My knight on c6 is hanging. This is a disaster in the making. What do we want to save? I'm hanging b6 at the end, so this is pretty ugly. But maybe we can hold everything? No. Alright, let's go for an opposite bishop's position. Yeah, they have that tempo, that's pretty important. But okay, bishop e6. Try to trade a pair of rooks. Oh, did we blunder to rook d1? Ooh, they missed it, if so. Alright, now we're not getting back ranked. So my main problem is the fact that I'm going to get clocked. I think I can safely pre-move king g6. Maybe try h5, h4, soften up their pawns, right? When ahead, trade pieces. When behind, trade pawns. All right. This was not the correct way to do it. Their move was clever. Okay. Can temporarily hold the pawn. Maybe h3, try to get my bishop on g2. Is the f-pawn worth more or less? I don't know. My rook has no squares it can really shuttle around to activate against their king. So I'm not sure what I'm going for here because I don't have rook d6. Again, try to trade a pair of pawns. Again, didn't work. It's probably just a lost endgame. It looks pretty lost. And I don't have the time anyway. All right, so we start with a loss. Very slow. Screwed up the opening. Now forgetting where. Okay, let's play Caro-Kann. Hopefully can play this quickly. Bishop d6, castles, rook e8 can basically be pre-moved. Then I bring my knight to f8. Defend h7 just in time. Now I guess bishop e6, bishop g4 also possible, but that kind of gives them a hook with h3, g4. I like playing bishop c7. It opens up queen d5, and that can force them to make a concession on their queen side. So I'm going to be sneaky. If they play g4, then I play queen d5, and I fork f3 and a2. I've had this before, but my queen does not have many squares after bishop e4, and after queen h3, I have to be very careful not to get it trapped, and I don't remember how to make this work if there's a way. I'm going to play bishop h2 and just give back the piece. Yeah, I've had this before, and it's not great. Let's play g6, defend h7. Okay, we'll try to get my own attack rolling. That opens lines for me. Defend c6. Maybe try to trade this bishop off. They're trying to play bishop h6, I think, and then take the knight. As they say, knight on f8, no mate. But actually, I'm going to just grab all these pawns and try to say it's harder for you to break through when you have no pawns to throw out my wall. Ooh. I think I messed up there. I'm going to try to give up the rook on e5. Nope, can't allow that. Rook e5. if they take back pawn, I had queen d3. I was assuming they wouldn't blunder that. My mistake. And we're down on the clock again, of course. So gotta start some pre-moves. Maybe push this pawn. Hit the rook. Try to annoy them with the knight. Maybe they'll blunder something like knight a3. Good sign. Always check, it might be mate. Don't know where I'm going with the knight. Nope, don't want to go there. Just keep my king alive. Ah, got the rook. Okay. Gotta be quick, trying to get rid of their remaining pawns. Can't play. Alright. We're gonna try to go to awkward squares so that we clock them. Nice, okay. Got one on the clock. Yeah. Wins are hard to come by for me at the moment. I think like my play on the board there was mostly okay. I had the trap, though the trap isn't that good. I need to check that out. Or at least I need to know how to follow it up because that's the second time I've gotten it in like a day period. So we're playing an exchange Slav. I'm going to try to take on c6, play rook c1, knight a4, and control the c5 square. Just make sure they don't have the break there. We're going to make sure e5 doesn't come with tempo. Still controlling c5. Going to try to play knight c5, maybe b3, just get the pawn off a target square. Just keep everything controlled. They still don't have c5, so I don't have to occupy it yet, but maybe I should. A6 is going to be a little loose. Okay. Play knight c5, rook c5 against queen b6 or something. Ooh, they found a way to get the break. Okay. So they have achieved c5. Now we have to play against the hanging pawns, not stuck where they are. Probably should have occupied c5 faster. Let's not play queen e2 because of bishop b5. Do I want queen d3? Probably can't hurt. Maybe we'll repeat and then I'll play bishop h4. Making the rook feel a little awkward. Happy to trade my h4 bishop for their e7 bishop because then they have trouble defending c5. I'm going to hone in on c5. I think that is the weakness here. I do not see a way for them to defend it, so I would expect d4. I think this was the wrong way for them to play it. Because now especially my queen defends. Rook d4 has a trick to back rank me, but this does not. Alright, I think I'm doing well on the board, but the clock is a whole other issue. First game was a problem anyway. Alright, game number 4. We're 2-1, kind of a miracle. I guess knight f6 is probably... Let's play it like a QGD, not commit to c6. Now we can bring this bishop out, because we didn't play b6, which is kind of nice, because it means our bishop could come out after the exchange without having to, like, have worked for it, right? I didn't have to play b6 to get the bishop into the game. I'm going to play b5, try to play knight d7, b6 to c4, and if I can do that before they have strength on the c file, then they're not going to get significant pressure against c6. They should maybe play knight e5. Yeah. I guess I can just defend. Thinking of knight c4, maybe the rook can come in on the a file. I don't think they have pressure against c6. I do like this b5 construct. At least when I play white in these structures, it very much annoys me. Not always sure how to take back there. Yeah, so now I need to keep control of e4. Alright, I was about to make a terrible move. Against knight b5, I was going to play queen e6 and walk into a fork. So how to activate? I'm going to play g5, g4. I think I have a little kingside something. g6, if queen g5, I think I have knight e4. Not entirely sure, but they have knight e4 back. Oops. Oh, I have rook a1. Ooh, very clever. I made it clever by a complete mistake. Okay, so I have to play the check first, but the check almost wins on the spot. They have to play rook b1. Nope, then I take with the rook, and then their queens lose. Ooh, let's pretend this was all planned. I'm going to take that, and then I get the queen. And I am a genius tactician by mistake. We're going to open up their king, just so that we have checks forever. Check, threaten mate, play rook f2, and then mate them. Okay. 3 for 4. I'm playing better talking than I am not talking. Alright, let's play c4. What do we want to do? I think I'll try to get a pawn on e5. Just get that little bit of extra kingside space. Can I do anything to inconvenience the bishop? Like knight e2, g3, or do I just want to swap it? I'll just swap off their good bishop. Or their not good bishop, but their kind of improved bishop. Try to play f4, f5. I want to take back b pawn, I think. Looking to play f5. If they play f5, my e pawn's passed. Now just going to play f6 and have a free attack. They prevented that. Maybe knight f4, try to get in on e6. We got there. That's a good in-between move, except queen g3. That's not a good in-between move. Oh, do they have knight f5? No, I can play rook f5. And I'm still on g7, still on the queen, still on the rook. If queen d7... I think they can play queen d7. Against queen d7, pinning the knight to the rook, maybe I play... If I play knight f8, the point is they have queen f5. So maybe rook f8, bishop f8, knight c7, and I grab this rook. That's probably good enough. Okay, 4 for 5, and I'm going to call it a video and record another one. Congrats to me, I even played all right.